I'm Dr. Katie Woodley, holistic veterinarian and founder of the Natural Pet Doctor. I'm on a mission to help pets thrive naturally by empowering pet parents like you. If you're excited to learn more about how you can help your pets achieve optimal health, make sure you hit that subscribe button below. New videos post every Monday on our channel, so make sure you hit the bell to receive notifications so you never miss out on our new content. You can also check out more of our free content at thenaturalpetdoctor.com. Most of the time for cats, we have to look at diet. So cats are obligate carnivores, meaning they need meat. They don't do well with carbs. They don't need carbohydrates. Cats will not choose grains. They will not choose your berries if they're out foraging in the wild and they're a feral cat. Whereas dogs tend to be more omnivore, where they'll eat a higher protein diet, but they will also graze on herbivore poop. So your sheep poop, your rabbit poop, they'll also go for berries, but cats are very different. And one of the things that we do a disservice to for our cats is that we put them on a dry food diet. And so this is not an appropriate nutrition for our cats because it's high in carbohydrates. There can be inflammatory ingredients in there. Even just looking at the food that I picked for this picture, you can see there's food coloring. I can look at that. That's why does my cat need orange colored kibble? He doesn't. And the thing is when we feed an inappropriate diet to our pets, it sets up an inflammatory cascade in the body. Can also set up nutritional deficiencies that can lead to an immune deficiency that allows these upper respiratory viruses to take over. So diet is a huge factor in feline herpesvirus. One of the main components, one of the main ingredients in a dry food diet is corn. So corn is actually deficient in the amino acid lysine. And as dry foods have over the years replaced meat food with corn gluten meal and other poor quality ingredients, the herpes flare-ups have actually become more common in cats. So we need to look at how do we switch these cats to a more optimal diet. And the thing is too, is we need to remember also, it's not always about if your cat has an optimal diet, they can still get these issues because there still may be an immune deficient state. They may actually be born in an immune deficient state. And so that's where we can use things like digestive enzymes to help them break down the food, probiotics, and other supplements we're going to talk about next to optimize your pet's overall immune health to keep them as healthy as possible. So what supplements can we use? Standard Process is one of my go-to supplements for cats, and most cats love these, which is great. So feline whole body support, feline immune support are the two go-tos when I see a cat with conjunctivitis. And what I love about Standard Process is that they're using whole organic foods and organotherapy. So we're actually taking the nutrients, the good nutrients from organs and feeding it back to our pets to optimize their overall health. Remember, your organs are going to be the things that are nature's vitamins and can add in those vitamins and minerals back into the diet that can be lacking, especially if we are feeding a dry or a processed diet to dogs and to cats. One of the simplest things that you can also use for cats is L-lysine. And this is really inexpensive and it's readily available at health food stores or drugstore, or you can even get VetriScience has L-lysine in treat form for your cats that you can just throw in the food or give them as a treat. And capsules can be a lot easier to work with if you have a really picky cat. There is a liquid lysine supplement, but the concentration's really low. So the less you have to give for your cat, your life will be a lot easier. The dose we're going for is actually pretty high. So 500 milligrams twice a day during an acute episode. So this is when your cat has really runny eyes, they're having those symptoms. So we're going for a total of 1,000 milligrams per day. And you want to give this dosage, this higher dose, for 5 to 7 days. Lysine tends to have a slightly salty taste. And so for a lot of cats, you can actually mix the capsules. So open the capsule, mix it into wet food or even meat baby food. Meat baby food, if you have not found out the secret yet, get meat baby food to have on hand to help encourage a picky pet or for a bland diet, or to mix in with supplements or vitamins or medications that your pet may be on, because it is amazing how much we can make pets do with the power of meat baby food. So I use organic meat baby food. I just get it at the supermarket and it works really, really well. Once you see the symptoms go away, you can drop down to a maintenance dose. If you want to continue the L-lysine of 250 milligrams per day, you can give that indefinitely. It is a safe supplement that you can use. The thing with L-lysine is the reasoning behind it is that we thought it actually reduced the viral life cycle. So if we're dealing with feline herpes virus, it's going to help limit that life cycle and shorten the duration of symptoms. There's some mixed opinions out there, and there's some evidence that's come out that doesn't necessarily show that it works very well, but it's safe. And that's the thing. And it may work for your cat, especially if nothing else is working. The other herb that I tend to resort to is euphrasia or eye bright. And this can be used as a tea. There's also the supplement, like a tincture form that you can apply to your cat's food. We're going to talk about dog conjunctivitis too. So that's something that you can use for both species. And then we need to be supporting gut health, the GI tract. 70 to 80% of the immune system is in the GI tract. So that's where supporting it with adding in good probiotics, giving your cats digestive enzymes so that they break down their food and they break down the proteins, fats, and carbs so their body is actually utilizing it is very important.